A research proposal is a vital tool that can help scholars and university students complete a dissertation, receive funding for projects, or fulfill course requirements. It outlines the importance of your inquiry and summarizes how you plan to investigate your research problem. Before developing a project, it's often valuable to learn some fundamental information about this type of document and ways you can best structure it. Research proposals are used to persuade potential supervisors and funders that your work is worthy of their support. These documents setting out your proposed research that will result in a doctoral thesis are typically between 1,500 and 3,000 words in length. Title page. Your provisional title should be around 10 words in length, and clearly and accurately indicate your area of study and/or proposed approach. It should be catchy, informative, and interesting. The title page should also include personal information, such as your name, academic title, date of birth, nationality, and contact details. Aims and objectives. This is a short summary of your project. Your aims should be 2 or 3 broad statements that emphasize what you ultimately want to achieve, complemented by several focused, feasible and measurable objectives, the steps that you'll take to answer each of your research questions. This involves clearly and briefly outlining 1. How your research addresses a gap in, or builds upon, existing knowledge. 2. How your research links to the department that you're applying to. 3. The academic, cultural, political, and/or social significance of your research questions. Literature review. This section of your proposal discusses the most important theories, models, and texts that surround and influence your research questions, conveying your understanding and awareness of the key issues and debates. It should focus on the theoretical and practical knowledge gaps that your work aims to address, as this ultimately justifies and provides the motivation for your project. Methodology. Here, you're expected to outline how you'll answer each of your research questions. A strong, well-written methodology is crucial, but especially so if your project involves extensive collection and significant analysis of primary data. In disciplines such as humanities, the research proposal methodology identifies the data collection and analytical techniques available to you, before justifying the ones you'll use in greater detail. You'll also define the population that you're intending to examine. You should also show that you're aware of the limitations of your research, qualifying the parameters that you plan to introduce. Remember, it's more impressive to do a fantastic job of exploring a narrower topic than a decent job of exploring a wider one. Timetable. Concluding or following on from your methodology, your timetable should identify how long you'll need to complete each step, perhaps using bi-weekly or monthly time slots. This helps the reader to evaluate the feasibility of your project and shows that you've considered how you'll go about putting the proposal into practice. Bibliography. Finally, you'll provide a list of the most significant texts, plus any attachments. Demonstrate your skills in critical reflection by selecting only those resources that are most appropriate. Final checks. Before submitting this document along with your application, you'll need to ensure that you've adhered to the research proposal format. This means that every page is numbered. 1. It's professional, interesting, and informative. 2. The research proposal has been proofread by both an experienced academic, to confirm that it conforms to academic standards, and a layman, to correct any grammatical or spelling errors. 3. It has a contents page. 4. You've used a clear and easy-to-read structure, with appropriate headings.